Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a backpack that I've been using over the past couple of months. Normally I transition as far as my EDC backpack from either a backpack style with two straps, kind of like this, or a messenger style bag. And it just depends on what I feel like carrying that day, or what I'm going to be doing with my bag. If I need a little bit more room, if it's going to be heavy, then obviously I will go for the backpack. So this bag right here is from 3V Gear, and this is their Shield Anti-Theft Backpack. This is part of their Redline line of bags. I've reviewed 3V Gear bags in the past, so I'll leave a link to one of those reviews that I did on another bag from them. And I think they have a great selection, but also you get a lot of features for what you're paying for these bags. Their prices are very, very competitive, especially with a lot of the other competitors out there on the market. So again, this one is the Shield Anti-Theft Backpack. And what drew me to this bag was the minimal look to it. It just looks like a regular kind of school bag, but it has so many built-in features, some that are hidden, some that are visible. So I reached out to 3V Gear and asked if they would send it over so I can check it out, and they were gracious enough to do it. And like I said, I've been kind of checking it out for the past couple of months. So let's go ahead and take a look at the different features and why I think this is a great option for EDC carry. So starting with the outside of the bag, it's treated in this DWR coating. It almost feels like it's water resistant, which is great because you never know, what you're going to be caught in a storm or something like that. So you want to make sure that the stuff that you're carrying on the inside is going to be protected. So as I mentioned, this is part of their new Redline line. So I like the fact that they have that red line right in the front right there, which makes it really cool. It is only available in the black color, but that's fine. And I like the accent. The red line with the black color looks really, really awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and start taking a look at the outside of the bag first. I'll start here at the very top. You have a nice size grab handle. It is very sturdy, it's padded, and it feels really comfortable in the hand. It feels like it is definitely going to be comfortable if you have a heavy load in your backpack, and I'm not worried about it breaking or anything like that. I like the fact that they put it further back here, so that way if you have a lot of weight in the front, it kind of balances out. And then you have this, it's set up on the shoulder straps here, so it almost makes like an opening right here, so you can put your hand in there, and it's going to be really comfortable. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the bag here, starting with the straps. As I already mentioned, the shoulder straps. They're nice and padded, which is really good. It's going to be very, very comfortable. And then it has this kind of fabric that'll let the air through, which is, again, if you're going to be wearing it for a prolonged amount of time, it's going to make it very comfortable. Now, on each one of the straps, it does have some different features. This one right here has a pocket, which is really nice. I found that this is perfect for any quick grab items. So I use it normally, and I put my flashlight there because I can just reach up and grab it if I need it. Now, it is stitched at the bottom, so it's not going to go all the way through. And it's not wide enough to fit a cell phone. So again, something like headphones, a flashlight, a knife, something like that would be perfect there. And then on the other side, you just have a zipper pocket here, which is really nice. Obviously this is perfect for another quick grab items. Again, headphones, maybe you have like a public transportation pass or something like that you want to put in there, maybe some cash, it is readily accessible there. You do have the plastic buckles here, which allow you to adjust the shoulder strap or the shoulder strap. Continuing on the back of the bag here, before actually getting inside of the bag, again, you have this padded back portion here, which is going to be very, very comfortable. You have the opening right here, which allows for airflow, which is really nice. Again, it'll keep you nice and cool as you're walking around with your bag. You also have right here a pass-through strap, and this is obviously if you're going to be carrying the bag and then maybe carrying like a suitcase or something like that, you can feed the handle of the suitcase right through here, and you can carry the backpack on top of the suitcase that way. Another really cool thing, as I mentioned, you do have a lot of features with this bag, is they took advantage of a lot of the area of the bag, and what I mean by that is this portion right here, which is the padded portion that's going to come into contact with your back, they also included a kind of hidden pocket in there. It is a zipper pocket, which is really nice. And then you have access to put things in there that maybe you don't want anybody to know that are in there. Maybe like your passport, your phone, or even if you want to carry like a concealed weapon, you can, put it there. Obviously, you're not going to get direct access to it, but it is concealed there, and nobody really knows that it's there. Now, I always like when backpack manufacturers do these kind of things. They take advantage of all the areas of the bag. And I'm surprised that more people don't use that particular area. You see a lot of bags that have that padding there, but you can easily, put it a zipper right there, or even like a Velcro closure or something, and make it a pocket as well. Speaking of zippers, all the zippers on the bag are YKK zippers. They're nice and smooth. Some of the zippers are reversed, as you see this one here, so it makes it better it protects better from like, water or dust or anything like that getting in there, which is really nice. Now, before we take a look at the very back of the bag here, I want to kind of transition back to the front and talk a little bit about some of the other features that you have on the front of the bag. As I mentioned, the bag has that DWR waterproof coating on it, which is really nice. But I also like the bottom part of the bag here. It feels like it is reinforced. It's a little bit slightly different material, so obviously it's going to be better if you're, as you're putting it on the ground. You're not going to have to worry about it getting stuffed up or anything like that. So I like the fact that they made this bottom portion of the bag a different material with that thought process in mind. So obviously, as far as emblems and things like that, you do have the 3V Gear logo right on the bottom here, but I like the fact that, it's kind of minimal. It just adds a little bit of aesthetics. And then in the back, you do have, the 3V Gear logo right there as well. So those are the two emblems that you'll have on the bag itself. Now, on the outside, you have a USB port right here, which is really cool. I like that they included that because they thought about this being an EDC bag. You're gonna be walking around, and you might need to recharge your devices, your phone, tablet, things like that. So you do have the ability to do that on the outside here. And I also like the placement. Sometimes a lot of bags might put it like at the bottom because they feel, as you have the backpack on, you can, use your phone at the same time or something like that. But the fact that they placed it up here makes a lot of sense, primarily because this bag does have two outside water bottle pockets. So again, if you're carrying a water bottle and then maybe not something on the other side, you can plug your phone in there and then just drop it into that pocket. And you don't have to worry about it, have it in your hand or having to put it inside of the bag or anything like that, especially because the USB port is on the outside. Looking at the two water bottle pockets on the outside, this is one of the bottles that I usually carry. This is a Tervis water bottle. I believe this is, how big is this? 24 ounces. So this fits perfectly into that water bottle pocket there, as you guys can see. And then I have the other one open. That way, if I need to put like maybe an umbrella, or if I'm going to use it to, like I mentioned earlier, to put my phone in there, I can go ahead and do that. So the bottle fits perfectly right there. It's it's easy at hand. If I need it, I can just reach back or turn the backpack around, grab it, get my drink, and then put it right back in there, and it rides in there very, very comfortably. So taking a look at some of the pockets on the Shield anti-theft backpack, starting with this one here in the front. I've seen a lot of companies doing this now. They'll put this kind of vertical pocket right in the front, and it's almost like a dump pocket. I know companies like Air and stuff like that, they're known for that. A lot of people really like it. I personally don't. I like to organize my gear and have everything in a place, and I feel like big, large dump pockets, kind of get away from that. But, obviously I wanted to try something new, so this does have that pocket, and on the inside of the bag, you'll notice that the lining is actually this this black and white kind of topographic map look to it, and then you do have the wording right there, Veni Vidi Vici, which stands for I came, I saw, I conquered. So that is really, really cool. You have it again on the inside of the bag. Now, what 3V Gear did is instead of just making it just a regular dump pocket, which you could use, you know, maybe you want to put in some clothes or a jacket or something like that, they also added 2 pockets right in here. And that's really cool because, again, if you're going to be organizing your gear and instead of just having one large open pocket, which you could use it for that, you also have the capability of adding or putting in 2, you know, or items into either one of those pockets, and now it makes it a little bit more organized. So again, this is just a large kind of opening, which would obviously accommodate, like I mentioned, jackets and quick grab items and things like that. Maybe some food or something like that. You can go ahead and put it in there. And then if you want to utilize those 2 pockets to organize it a little bit better, you can go ahead and do that as well. All right, so behind this pocket in the front here, you do have another large pocket here. It zips down kind of halfway down the bag and opens up. And again, you do have that lining, that topographic map lining, which is really, really cool. And this is just a large pocket. It goes all the way down the bag. And then you do have a kind of mesh zipper pocket right in the front here. Again, YKK zippers. This is perfect to drop in any items that you want to have access to, but you want it to be a little bit more out of the way. So maybe like your wallet or your car keys and things like that, you can kind of put them up here because, you know, you can't access it from the top as you unzip it. And then you have this area here, which is perfect for things like books, notebooks, diaries, journals, things like that. This is great, and it comes up all the way. And then it's a rather large opening at the bottom there, so you can fit quite a few items in there. All right, so we've taken a look at all the external pockets in the front of the bag here. So we'll go ahead and switch it around. Now, what I like, and again, you know, part of the reason why this is called an anti-theft backpack is you have these kind of wings that come over the zippers. You have that on both sides. So if you go ahead and move your straps out of the way, you have access to the zippered portion on the back of the bag. And again, this is perfect because it's going to allow you to keep your more valuable items out of reach. So somebody would actually have to, you know, kind of get in there. You'd have to take your bag off in order to be able to get into the bag. So you have the zipper right here, which goes all the way around on both sides. It is the inverted zipper track here, which again keeps dust and water and stuff like that out. And then you do have the YKK zippers. So as I mentioned, the zippers come pretty much all the way down the length of the bag. And then it actually clamshells open. And this is perfect for if you're going through TSA and you have your electronics and stuff like that. You can actually leave them in the bag without having to take them out because you have access to that there. So taking a look at this portion right here, which would be the portion where the bag is. This section is going to be a little bit more shallow than that front pocket. And what you do is you have your USB cable here, which attaches to the USB port on the outside. So this is where you would attach your your power bank, your charging brick, and they give you quite a good amount of length. But you have this one pocket right here, which if you connect that, you can go ahead and drop it right in there. And then you have another pocket on this side. So you have more organization on the inside here. Again, that topographic map layout on the inside looks really, really cool. Then you have a zipper pocket right up here. Again, this is just for any odds and ends that you want to put in there. That's perfect for any charging cables. Again, anything that you want to get access to, but you don't want it to sit at the bottom of the bag. The bag itself does allow for some storage of things. Again, more flat items, magazines, folders, things like that. Maybe a book would be perfect right there. Now, the capacity of this bag is 30 liters, obviously distributed throughout the different areas of the bag. All right, now taking a look at the other side of the back here, this is the portion where you can actually put your laptop in there, and the bag will fit up to a 15-inch laptop, which is great. For the most part, the majority of people are kind of transitioning now to using their iPads and tablets and things like that more often, so people aren't going with smaller laptops, but it'll fit up to a 15-inch laptop. And what's really cool is that you have 2 slots. So you have one for a laptop, and then you have one for a tablet right in the front here, which is really awesome because, as I mentioned, a lot of people are still carrying both the devices. Now, what I like that 3V Gear did also is, instead of using those kind of Velcro over the laptop or over the tablet closures, they use these elastic bands. And basically all you do is you put your laptop or your tablet in there, and then the elastic bands go around the corners, and that allows it from not sliding out, especially if you're going to be using it in this clamshell style to go through TSA or something like that. What's also nice is that these are both padded, both the front and the back, and then obviously the back portion here of the bag where your laptop would go. And they sit higher than the bottom of the bag. So even if you were to, you know, like slam your bag on the ground or something like that, it's still going to be suspended, so you're not going to have to worry about your the bottom part of your laptop or your tablet hitting the ground as you set the bag on the ground. So as you can see, 3D Gear put a lot of thought process into this bag. Basically, what somebody would need to use it as an EDC bag, to use it as a bag to carry a lot of different gear, and how to carry that gear. You have some pockets that are visible, you have some hidden pockets, some hidden features. So I think this bag makes it a great contender for EDC purposes, especially if you want a minimalistic kind of gray man look. You don't want something military looking, you know, something that people are going to say, hey, you know, you're carrying a lot of expensive gear in there. And the fact that in order to get into your more expensive gear, you have to actually take the bag off because that anti-theft, that flap that goes around it, and then the zipper on the inside. So I really enjoyed using the pocket here in the front. I know I said that I really don't like bags like that, but I like the way that 3D Gear did it. The 2 water bottle pockets is great because, again, now you have options, and you have the USB port right on the outside there. So, you know, if you're on the go, you're going to be out and about all day, you have the ability to be able to plug in your phone, plug in your tablet, and use that without having to worry about, you know, running out of battery or anything like that. The you know, the different compartments are also great. And then I like the fact that they did the hidden compartment right on the bottom here, and then these 2 on the strap, because I use those quite often. Again, I mentioned I run my flashlight right here, I put some headphones right here, that way I don't have to, you know, take my bag off to get those items if I need them. I can just go ahead and unzip right here, get the headphones, or, you know, get my flashlight from right there. So it's a really, really comfortable backpack. Also, especially if you're going to be carrying it all day. It starts out very, very lightweight, which is nice. And then with the inverted zipper tracks, the YKK zippers, and then that coating on here, that waterproof coating, gives you the peace of mind that you can, you know, be caught in, you know, in a little bit of a storm or showers or something like that, and not have to worry about the stuff that's on the inside of the bag getting wet or getting damaged or anything like that. So this was a look at the Shield Anti-Theft Backpack, part of their new Redline line of bags from 3D Gear. I'll leave a link below in case you guys are interested in checking out this bag or any other bags from 3D Gear. There it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.